Hey everybody, it's me, Zach, and this is Potato! And welcome back to our channel.
Literally pathetic. And I will go to my grave saying that majority of you are fucking idiots. And I'm not gonna step down from that, and that's fine. It's because you are weak yourself. You are not happy within your life, and you are a disrespectful piece of shit.
Hey everybody, it's me, Zach, and yesterday I got a tattoo, and the appointment took so long. It's right here, but, well, she's got the little second skin stuff on it, and it's a full color tattoo, which means it looks real gross with that covered up. I don't even know why. I actually honestly was originally planning on putting like a hoodie or something on over this, and then I just got in the process of setting up, and then now here we are, and I clicked record, and I forgot you could see my little tattoo moment situation. It's Jambette from Animal Crossing. She's, nobody's doing it like Jambette is what you need to know about her. But I had her in my Animal Crossing New Horizons island, which got me through like the pandemic and lockdown and things like that. And she also was one of the first ever villagers I had on the first ever Animal Crossing game I played, which was on my GameCube in high school, okay? So Jambette is a real fucking one. Alright, she's my girl. Not too much on Miss Jambette, because I know she's got some haters because people think she's ugly, but I think she's everything. Nobody's doing it like Miss Jambette. So anyways, I went to this appointment yesterday, and the artist told me he thought it would only take 2 hours, which I should have known better because I've gotten like full color tattoos before, and they've all taken a very long time because you just like gotta keep going over and over and over and over on the skin to get all the color in. And so it took way longer than anticipated. Plus, my artist was a little late to the appointment, which is fine. He was very chill. He was very nice. I enjoyed working with him. But it just took longer. I ended up missing my live stream on Twitch. And I honestly had plans to like come home and like film a reaction because I knew Amberlynn was uploading yesterday. And I honestly, like, the other thing about tattoos is that they can be like draining of your energy. Not every tattoo has been like that for me, but I think this one, based on it being full color, based on me deciding for whatever reason to get it on the inside of my bicep where like the skin is a little bit more tender and soft, all just kind of like took it out of me. If I'm being honest, it took me out. I was so tired when I finally got home. Like, I came home, I ate some dinner, and then I laid down on the couch, caught up on the first part of the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City reunion, watched some YouTube videos, watched some Twitch streams, and then I played a few video games and went to bed. So here we are, divas. Thank you so much for your patience and me taking a day to go get a tattoo. That was not the plans to post no content, but that's what ended up happening yesterday. But I will say we do have a new Amberlynn Reed vlog. It's part 2 of the January 13th vlog, so we're gonna get to see her in a different outfit even though it's the same day, because apparently she switched outfits back and forth between when she was eating and when she wasn't. We'll get to see the follow-up on why she broke a nail or why one of her nails went missing or something like that. And it seems to be about weight loss because the title of the video is Weigh In After a Week on Semaglutide and an Embarrassing Side Effect bar vlog. Oh, I hope she talks about shitting. I hope she talks about diarrhea. I hope she talks about needing to take a big old dookie. Not to make it sound like I'm trying to be Salah over here, because I know that's his territory, but I am kind of a pissin', shittin', and fartin' channel. Like, we do talk about pissin', shittin', and fartin' a lot. So, it would be a perfect way to end this week. The other thing I want to let you know is that also last night, Amberlynn posted an update about these memberships that she's going to do on her channel. So here's the official update from her, which like I've read through some of the comments on this community tab post, and people are like, girl, this sounds like AI wrote this, which like, who knows? and or who cares? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know that I care a whole lot outside of like, people really do use AI for the dumbest shit. So like, I would prefer people to stop doing that, to do things that we always have been able to do on our own, like write a community tab post about new memberships on our channel. But I digress. Here's the post from Miss Amberlynn Reed, okay? It says, I just want to start off by saying thank you so much for the support lately, which is hilarious to me because, like, is she not constantly talking about all the hate she gets? I'm just like, okay, support where? On the Instagram DMs where you say you barely spend any time? Where you say you barely go ever? Just occasionally? Anyways, it has not gone unnoticed, and I appreciate it so much. I know so many of you love when I live stream. Who? Tell me who. Tell me who. And I have to agree with that sentiment because feeling connected to you is what holds importance to me. I have officially made memberships live on my channel. You can click join to become a stream queen, which will include you being able to have full access to a 2-hour live stream every Tuesday. This will be a place where I can freely discuss different topics, where you can ask me anything you want in a safe space, and you can get to know me as much as I can get to know you. I hope to see you there! And honestly, you know, the first time she talked about adding memberships back to her stream, I said I really didn't know what I would do with it. What I can say is at a minimum, I'm not going to be spending, I think she has them priced at $9.99 a month. I will not. I simply will not be paying $9.99 a month. That I can promise you, just because, you know, I can think of at least 1 or 2 streaming platforms that like show high quality television that I would like to subscribe to that I'm currently not subscribed to, that I'd rather subscribe to first before I spend money on Amberlynn Reed. Like, I want to go and watch the 2nd season of Severance, right? And I don't have an Apple TV account right now. Like, I watched all 2 seasons of Silo with my friends who do have an Apple TV account, but they don't really seem to be interested in watching Severance. So, like, I'm contemplating getting an Apple TV account so I can watch Severance, okay? And also, like, I don't currently have a Netflix account, but I kind of want to get one because, well, first of all, there's a lot of reality television shows on Netflix that I like to watch, but they just raised their prices to like $18 a month, okay? And I'd still rather pay that before I pay $10 a month to watch Amberlynn Reed live stream for 2 hours, because I don't know if you know this about me, but I fucking hate her live streams. Like, genuinely, I will sit through some of the most mundane, boring ass shit on her YouTube channel and her vlogs and things like that. But I do often begrudgingly watch the live streams when she does the live stream era, this, that, and the other. And to be honest, I just can't imagine wanting to pay for this service from Amberlynn. Not to mention that she may not even keep up with it. It may not even last that long. I'm curious to see how long it will last. Honestly, ultimately, I feel like if anything crazy happens, I can get that tea somewhere else. And I just will not be the person breaking the news on it to you. I don't know. I think most of y'all will probably agree with that sentiment, won't have an issue with that sentiment, won't have a problem with me not paying. Actually, I'm sure most of you would prefer me not to pay. So I'm just not gonna pay for it. But I will see if there's other ways for me to get the tea. I'm sure there's gonna be some other channel somewhere. And if there's not, then we're all better off, you know? We're probably all better off not knowing what Amberlynn Reed is doing for 2 hours while sipping on BuzzBalls, talking to our emotional support feeder on the phone simultaneously while live streaming, and answering what her favorite color is 12 more times. times, you know? I think we'll all be fine without having that knowledge or information. I will say the only other thing that literally just came up, like I'm looking at it right now on the side of my computer where I have her vlog pulled up for the day, is that I do see that Alexis uploaded a new video titled "This is 100% Not About Amberlynn." If I feel like any of it is so groundbreaking and important or helpful to know, we can return to that later. But right now, I feel like I've yapped enough. So let's get to with this new vlog, shall we?
Hello.
Hi.
Welcome to the vlog. So today it is January 13th, and I am filming 2 videos today that are lasting throughout the whole day. I have to change clothes for each clip, depending.
The changing clothes thing is still so dumb to me. It really is. Honestly, all of this is just a way for her to stretch out content. That's all it is, which, like, live your truth, but let's not kid ourselves that this all couldn't be one vlog. Like, this couldn't have been combined with the what I eat in a day. The topic for this video, the title for this video is you talking about weighing in after a week on semaglutide, and you couldn't just tie that into what you were eating for the day. It seems like those topics go hand in hand. I mean, I think we all know what the gig is, which is just that she's stretching out content as far as she can so that she can film as little as possible.
And on what video I'm filming said clip for. More than likely, you guys already saw the other video. Definitely go watch it. But in today's video, it's
definitely
just a vlog, so
definitely go watch it. You don't want to miss out on her teaching everybody how to make white people tacos. You don't want to miss out on that. You don't want to miss out on her making. Did she eat a bagel in that one? Did she? I think she ate a bagel. You don't want to miss out on her teaching you a life hack of eating like 6 little tiny pieces of chocolate so that you don't eat one full chocolate bar. You don't want to miss out on that. Make sure you go watch that.
Welcome. I have genuinely been just so motivated lately to film and open cameos, and like my girlfriend's helping me with merch. It's something I've never really felt fully motivated to do, but to like have her support has been everything.
Fully motivated or like in need of money. not that there's a problem with that, Diva. Like, get your bag for real. But it is interesting that you're fully motivated, but in ways that are like to increase your bag, right? Like, you're increasing your bag via things that you're asking people to pay you money for, right? Not fully motivated to like film more often, more creatively, to like make better, higher quality content. No, you're motivated to create new avenues for people to send you money. Just so we're clear on like what the motivation is, which, like, again, I'm not gonna fault you for being a boss babe. You know, girl boss, don't fly too close to the moon, but like, be a boss babe if you gotta do. But let's just be clear about what the motivation is, because you could be motivated to make far more interesting content. You could be motivated to film more often and not just film 2 videos in one day where you just switch your clothes back and forth. But who am I? What am I? Who am I to tell you how to get your bag? She's getting it. People want to pay her $75 for a cameo? Go off.
On top of that, I'm trying to like figure out memberships for like live streams and videos, and I just feel so motivated. I don't know what it is. I think it's just like taking out all the fast food. Like, I was eating fast food, McDonald's, Jack in the Box, etc., just like so many different like foods that are just not good for the body, not good for the heart, not good for the brain, not good for the blood, not good for the movement of your body and soul and spirit, mental health. Like, I thoroughly notice the difference within myself when I stop eating those things. So it's like, it makes you wonder, like, what are they putting in those foods? Like,
oh, I love when enlightened Amberlynn comes to the vlogs. I love when she acts all all enlightened and like she's found, you know, the secret. when she's figured out everything, she's figured out the secret of life, the key to life, to unlock everything better. And all she had to do this whole time was just stop eating fast food. No longer eating fast food has motivated her to ask you for more coins. She said, I can save money by not eating fast food, and I can also get your money. It's a 2-for-1 special. Not a 2-for-1 special. Not like that. But it's a 2-for-1 special. She gets to save money on fast food, like on not getting fast food, and she also gets your money because it's motivated her. It's released her brain. It's detoxified her brain. Her brain is on another level. Her brain is on a level where she doesn't need fast food, but she needs your money. Work. I love this boss babe strategy.
Like, I'm sitting here, like, I had Doritos last night. I had bacon. I'm going to be having it today. And, like, I'm still eating foods that aren't considered healthy at all.
I don't know. Also, BT Dubs, why the video is laggy a little bit. It is giving lag. It might just be my Wi-Fi connection. And for that, I don't know what to say. I don't know why she's like this today. Maybe it's because of the cold weather. Ugh, it's been miserable in Chicago, divas. It really has. To the point that, like, next week, the weather's supposed to be in, like, the 30s, and I'm looking forward to it. It's sick, sad, and twisted. It's sick, sad, and twisted. And I know there's other places in the world that are colder or just as cold, so I get it. But it is, I need a reprieve. Give me that 30-degree weather next week. Yeah, oh my gosh, she was saying something, and whatever it was clearly not important, because whatever I wanted to say about my own life seemed more important to talk about. I guess I was talking about her, like, my video being fucked. Anyways, whatever, let's get back to it.
I feel so much better. Anyways, that's besides the point. I just feel energized. I feel motivated.
I remember what I was gonna say. I love how she's like, she brought up Doritos, and I know in that eat with me, or what I eat in a day situation, she was eating Doritos, I think, maybe at some point. Either way, she's out here being like, what do they put in fast food that's making me unmotivated? When she's like also still eating processed shit at home. Like, the processed shit at home is somehow better for her than the processed stuff that she's getting from the fast food places. Which, like, also, I'm not here to police what she does or doesn't eat. I just think it's funny that she's, in her head, somehow created this world where, like, the processed Doritos aren't as bad as whatever takeout fast food she was eating, you know?
Happier, I feel more optimistic, and I mean, that shows within, like, I'm literally filming 2 videos throughout this whole day.
Oh my God.
And just doing a bunch of stuff behind the scenes, and I just feel really good. And I hope my energy can be reflected in my videos and onto you guys as well. You guys, look what happened. My nail last night broke.
Oh, thank God she teased this storyline in her last video. She teased it and she said, listen, I can't include what happened to my nail because this is what I eat in a day, and my next video is a vlog, so I'll tell you in the vlog. I've been waiting on pins and fucking needles for this. I've been waiting.
Off, and I didn't even realize it until a few minutes later. So I have a lot of scrapbooking stuff that I'm actually going through, and I'm trying to get rid of some. I've already gotten rid of like half of it. But I've been scrapbooking, junk journaling, trash journaling. Like, it has been just something I've really been enjoying lately. And I went to pick up a big box with my scrapbook stuff on it. Well, it's not like too big, but I guess for my little freaking dainty nail it was. So a few minutes after...
Not the dainty nail. She's gotta take the dainty nails off if she's ever gonna play with her dainty bush. I started that sentence and I just knew I was gonna hate the ending of it, but then I was like, well, you already started it. you already began the thought. So I had to finish. I had to. Just like she will when she gets these dainty nails off so she can take care of her dainty bush. Oh, I think the apple's rotten straight to the core. Do, 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 do. And in this case, I'm the apple. My brain is the apple. It's fucking rotten.
After picking it up, I was like trying to choose my next sticker that I wanted to put in my junk journal, and I noticed I did not have...
What is going on with my internet? I'm so sorry, Divas. This is so annoying. Maybe I put a lower quality... Maybe we watch a lower quality version, like a 720p instead of a 1080p. Maybe that will help. It's not like I need to have her video playing in 1080p anyways.
I'm like, what the heck? Like, I literally didn't even feel it come off at all. So then I found it on the ground and I was like, maybe I can glue it.
Oh,
but
wow.
It literally broke in half.
Oh,
so it's literally in 2 pieces now. All I had to do was touch it. Now it's in 2 little halves.
Oh, wow.
Oh my god. My literal first reaction though, I wanted to bite off all my other nails because that is just like driving me insane. Okay, you guys, so I'm like low-key in my reading era again.
Wow, I'm so glad she teased that story. That is in fact why I clicked on this video, is because I really needed to know what happened to that nail. And thank God I clicked on this video and got that story. That was worth it. That was worth it.
I get in hyperfixations. That's just what I do. I carry on the same hobbies through years and years, but it's like I fixate on them and then I don't touch them again for like months and months, but it's like the same hobbies through the years, if that makes sense. And reading is one. I've always loved to read since I was a little girl. Like that's one thing I had going for me is I've always been a good reader, a fast reader. I know like my words, when they come out of my mouth, it does not seem like it. My grammar is always hexicana, if you will. But I do enjoy a good book. My favorite, psychological thriller. I just read the first book that I've read in months. It's been a hot minute. I read The Housemaid by Frida McFadden, and I'm telling you, it was pretty decent. Like, it was definitely a page turner. I finished it in like 24 hours. Yeah. So out of 5 stars, I'm going to give it a 4. I will say the twist is definitely overhyped. It was a decent twist, but I was expecting something like a little bit more drastic, but it is an entertaining book. I will give you that. The book is actually going to be made into a movie, and it's going to be with one of my favorite actresses, which is Amanda Seyfried. I love anything that she's in. And then
I do love Amanda Seyfried. She is really good. I do like her. Also, though, I kind of just forgot how awful Amberlynn's book reviews were. She used to, when she was reading more often, when she was keeping a bullet journal to keep track of all the books she read, and she was reading way more often, she used to give more frequent, like, book reviews of things she was reading. And they're just always, like, the most basic reviews. Like, oh, it was entertaining. I liked the twist. I didn't like the twist. I was entertained. I had a good time. I read through it very quickly. It's just like, girl, go on and tell me nothing. Although, listen, I wouldn't know how to review a book, but I'm also not moonlighting as a person who reads a lot that loves books on the internet. So maybe this is what people are looking for. Maybe this is enough for people who are into literature. To be honest, I really do want to get into reading for fun again. I used to do it back in the day, and I don't know if any of y'all have ever gone to graduate school. I don't know if y'all have ever done that and had to like read hundreds and hundreds of pages a week for your classes and then just get burnt out on reading and then just like never even pick up a book for fun after you graduate with your master's degree. But that's very much my life when it comes to reading. It's just like, I did so much reading during grad school. And the thing is that I didn't even, like, there was so much reading to do that I would say that I didn't even get to every single, like, piece of reading that I needed to do for all of my classes, and it still burnt me the fuck out. Honestly, truly. Anyways, this isn't about me. Go on, Amber. Keep on telling me about the book and the movie that it's going to be made into.
Another really good actress, which I know everybody loves, Sydney Sweeney. So having those two women in the same movie is going to be chef's kiss. It's supposed to come out on Christmas Day, actually, this year. So The Housemaid actually has 2 other books. So last night I started Housemaid's Secret. And I'm kind of surprised with the way that it's like turning out so far. It's not as good so far as the first book, but I'll keep my fingers crossed that it does pick up and start becoming more entertaining, because as of right now, Also, you guys, so today's the day that my video went up about my merch, where I showed some of it. I have gotten so much support on Instagram, like I can't even keep
on up. Instagram, where you never go? On Instagram, where you never open it? You had no idea you were following that account, which, by the way, just so you know, a lot of people ask like what the account had, and I didn't really say that in the video. But from my knowledge, I didn't actually click on the account myself or go look at the account. But to my knowledge, it had very questionable like PDF file related things, and just like a lot of like Dark Lord, edgy, people trying to be edgy humor, and that kind of stuff. I don't know. I didn't go investigate further. I didn't want to click on a profile like that. That's just what I saw people talking about it having. So yeah, that's the kind of stuff that was on that account that she didn't know she was following, and she never goes on Instagram, just so you know.
Like, you guys are freaking incredible. I'm genuinely so excited to be bringing such cute merch to you guys, because, like, I always wanted to do this. But like I said, I didn't have, like, the motivation to do it myself.
Also, just to be clear, you did do this once upon a time. And you're correct about one thing, that you didn't have motivation, because you put out the laziest ass merch you could back in the day when you did make the merch. But to say that you would never do this on your own before, or you've never done this, or you've never had the motivation, like, you did do it once. And I guess all of this to say is what you're saying is that you didn't actually put any kind of quality thought into that previous merch.
I feel like I can come up with good ideas, but I don't know how to execute them. So thankfully, like, when me and Tommy's brain like work together, we do amazing things. Oh God! So I haven't.
I don't want to know anything about those amazing things that y'all can do when you put your two brain cells together.
Story yet? Like, I'm not gonna put a link down below yet, because there is still a few things that I want to make, and I want everything to be perfect before I do it. But knowing that so many people are like, yes, I want this, like, just makes me so freaking happy. So thank you guys so much.
Good.
Okay, guys. So
it makes her so happy that y'all want to spend money on her. She's just genuinely so excited about it.
Part of the vlog, I do want to do my weigh-in, but I also want to touch on something I said at the beginning of this video, where I was talking about like how I feel so much better without like ordering the takeout, like what is like in fast food, like McDonald's, Taco Bell, etc., that like just makes me feel so bad and sluggish. Like, that still stands, but like, I've also quit smoking Delta 8, and I've quit vaping. I was vaping it. And I think that also helps me with like a clear mind. And it does give me more energy when I'm not smoking. I do prefer sativa, so that's usually what I do smoke. But it's like, it still makes me feel sluggish, and I just want to chill and eat. Like, my brain power just isn't fully there. But when I do stop smoking, like, my brain becomes clearer, and I'm able to think better and make better decisions with my life. Plus,
it's crazy how you can always circle back to this thought. It's crazy that we've been here before. I mean, these are the things, like, she's saying all the right stuff. All of this stuff is probably true. Like, it probably is true that your body doesn't feel great when all you do is feed it fast food and Delta 8. Like, that's totally true. What she's saying is not wrong. What she's saying is correct. But it's just like, girl, one, you've said this all before. Okay, that's the first part. And the second part is like, no shit. No shit. Like, I don't know, her coming on and like talking about this stuff, it's just like, yeah. We know. We all know. Just remind yourself of this as you keep moving forward. And like, also another thing, you know what I haven't said yet in this video? Another thing is that like, therapy can help you with stopping using those things as like a coping mechanism, because I think maybe the piece that's missing here is you always come back to this thought because you know it's true, But then there's something that stops you from remembering this, right? So, like, how do we circle back to, like, remembering this in the future? Remembering this when you want to get takeout. Remembering this when you want to smoke Delta 8 again, you know? That's my question. That's the piece that's missing here and making you hold on to this and, like, utilizing this thought process, this logic, this reasoning as you keep moving forward. Because this is just enlightened Lynn. This is Amberlynn at the beginning of every new diet, new weight loss plan, etc. She always has all of the answers at the beginning. I mean, this is what leads her to be like, I know how to lose weight, I just need to do it. That's something she said time and time again. It's because she knows the things to say. She knows the right things to say. It's just a matter of, like, she never does it.
The semaglutide I'm taking does have B12 in it, and I'm telling you, pretty sure I'm lacking B12 because I am anemic, so it wouldn't be surprising. A lot of people take B12 anyways to, like, boost their energy, so I think just the mixture of just, like, a lot of different healthy things that I'm doing to better myself, like, just makes me feel better. I mean, duh, that's gonna happen. You do good things to your body, you're gonna feel it. You do bad things to your body, you're gonna feel that too. So today
Nutrition Len, keep telling me about nutrition and health, please.
Day 8 that I have been on semaglutide. So this is like week 1 of a weigh-in. Like, how did I do the first week? How much weight did Amberlynn lose? And I'm excited to tell you guys. But first I want to tell you guys about...
Well, she's excited because she's still losing. Just wait until that semaglutide all of a sudden becomes ineffective or diluted or whatever. What did she call it? What word did she use to talk about the semaglutide? Less potent, I think is what she said. Just wait until something like that happens again, and then she won't be as excited to tell us about her weight loss. And I know, okay, if this is your first time here, divas, I know you're going to be like, wow, that's so harsh. Like, can't you just have a little hope and optimism for Amberlynn? Can't you just be a little proud of her for being successful? Girl, I've been here before. I'll be proud and happy for her success a month from now, 2 months from now, 3 months from now, you know?
The side effects that I've been experiencing. So I usually just wake up with, like, the tiniest bit of nausea, but it usually pretty much goes away instantly. I have been having diarrhea. I know that's TMI, but...
Yes! Wait, did I not say, can we please talk about diarrhea today? Can we please send this video to Salah? Send it on over to him.
I want to share my journey. I have to, like, be loud and proud about my side effects, even if they're embarrassing. But I will say, like, my appetite is still here.
You gotta be loud and proud about the diarrhea. You gotta. I also am fascinated that she's like, my appetite is still here, but she's like, this totally cured me of ever wanting fast food. That's interesting. There were a few people in my comments that followed up about, like, me talking about semaglutide, and, like, in general, my thought and understanding was that it was just supposed to take away, like, the food noise in general and not necessarily, like, specific cravings. And there were a few people in my comments who related to what Amberlynn said about, like, losing cravings for specific foods and stuff like that. So I would imagine it just, like, depends on you as a person and how your body interacts with the semaglutide or Wegovy, Mounjaro, whatever it might be.
Like, it hasn't just, like, completely went away. It hasn't ran away. I ain't trying to catch it because it's definitely here. And when I took semaglutide last time, it's like the food noise went away. And I will tell you, the food noise is still here, but it's not here as strong. So if you don't know what food noise is, it's literally just, like, your brain just like, what am I going to have for dinner? When is the next time I'm going to eat? Oh, I'm craving something salty. Oh, I want some chips. Oh, I should order some ice cream. Like, constant food noise, like constant thinking about food, no matter which way it is, like you're just thinking about it. So the noise is there. It's just, I think the volume has been turned down just a little bit. So I'm taking semaglutide to lose the food noise completely. I'm taking it to lose my appetite, and those things aren't happening, like, super strongly. Like,
I do think it's an interesting concept to be like, I'm trying to lose my food noise, but also let me still... And this is not, like, a slight at her, because I think she is she really has always incorporated food into her videos and things like that. I feel like maybe since dating Tommy, it's a little different. But all that to say is, like, I think it's interesting to be like, I'm trying to lose the food noise, but then, like, the video before this, she was intentionally filming, like, what she ate in a day for content. And I think, like, how do you get rid of the food noise when you have intertwined food into the thing that you are making a living off of, you know? Like, I imagine that must be difficult. And I wonder if she truly did stop incorporating food into her content, if that would help with the food noise, you know? Like, I imagine that's a large part of the food noise when you feel like you have to, like, make that kind of content to make money.
Like I was hoping for, but I'm not gonna give up because I'm still doing really good and I'm feeling really good. So a little quick backstory real quick. In November, I was in the 490s. In December, actually, when I came home, I was 508 because I remember I weighed myself, and you guys know I daily journal, so I do have a lot of my weigh-ins in my journal. And then when I weighed in on January 1st, I was 515. But if we're strictly just talking about the semaglutide weigh-ins, so my first shot, I weighed myself before that, and I was 517.6, which was last Monday. And then today, which is a week later, here it is, you guys.
Here it is.
So it is time for the weigh-in. And if I remember, I'll try to remember to do this because now people aren't believing the dates of my videos, even though that is what people have requested, to say the dates, and then I say the dates and stuff. I'm just like, what is happening around here? Alexa, what is the date today?
Today is Monday, January 13th, 2025.
So that's...
I mean, part of the problem with her now including the dates is that, like I said in my last video, is her taking this feedback of people not believing in the dates and, like, taking it to an extreme of, like, I'm going to change my clothing for every video, is really just making things more convoluted. I honestly think it would be more believable to people if she just wore the same shit all day. Like, I don't really understand that. I think she's just making things more confusing for folks, if I'm being honest. But there's also probably some level of truth that, like, people are just not going to believe her regardless. And that's another thing where I'm like, it's interesting that you're sitting here trying to, like, defend the dates when you also have said multiple times already this year in 2025 that you were just gonna do whatever, like, watered your happiness. And, like, does it matter if people think you're lying about the date if you're not really lying about it? I don't know, Diva.
All right, let's step on the scale here. Okay.
Let's go.
504.0 pounds.
Oh.
Whoa.
Wait.
My jaw's on the floor.
That's interesting because, so she was 504 on January 13th. Earlier this week, she did that Instagram Q&A where she was videoing herself, and she fully, in that, weighed herself on her Instagram stories, and in that she was 507, I think, if I recall. She did, like, make a lot of prefaces saying, like, well, I'm wearing shoes, I'm wearing clothes, I normally weigh in naked, so I guess it's possible that she had, like, 3 pounds of clothing. But certainly 507 is not a loss. And even if she had 3 pounds of clothing, then that's, like, almost a week later. So I wonder how much longer we have for this semaglutide arc. Because that feels like she would get upset and frustrated pretty quick and probably quit.
Guys, hold on. I'm picking up my jaw. 504? Semaglutide be semaglutiding. That's all I got.
For now.
504.0 is a 13.6 weight loss in 1 week. 1 week. I am down almost 14 pounds. Like, what? That's almost 2 pounds a day. Like, I know it's a lot of water weight. I'm fully cognizant of that. But it also shows just like a lot of changes that I made in my diet and just in my lifestyle. And it feels really good to see that. So my next weigh-in will be on day 10 because I do want to do weekly weigh-ins, but then I also want to do them in increments of 10 so I can give you guys more updates on how I'm doing. But yeah, I'm really freaking proud of that. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. So anyways, I hope that you guys did enjoy this vlog and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Oh, and there's a there's a log of everything. Highest weight in 2019, highest weight in 2021, highest weight in 2023. Blah 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 blah. I don't care. I don't care. All right, great. That's it. That's all. That's it. Well, there you go. There you go. First your money, then your clothes. All right. Well, divas. That's all I gotta say. I do want to apologize. I don't know what is going on with the Wi-Fi and the choppiness in her video. Well, really just like my YouTube on my computer. I'm not sure what's going on with that. So my sincere apologies for that. Hopefully that works itself out. I do sometimes have like a thing in the settings of Google Chrome that I turn off and on depending on if I'm trying to like screen record something or sometimes if I want to like watch, for instance, if I want to watch specifically like Peacock from my laptop and like stream it onto my TV or cast it onto my TV, I have to like turn that thing on and off. So, I don't know. But it's not turned on currently, so that's not the problem. That was the point of me blabbing about all of that. So, anyways, I love you all so much. I really do. That is all I have time for today, but I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did and you're brand new to my channel, consider subscribing down below. Hit the bell button so you get a notification every single time I post a new video. Make sure to leave me a comment, hit like, click share, and follow me on all my social media. I had so much fun today. I hope you did too. And I'll see you all next time. Bye!